Hi, this is Dennis Consorte with Pipp, and we've got Frank Robinson on the show. He's one of the founders of the Libertarian Party, and I'm going to introduce the rest of our team. But first, Frank, how are you?
I'm doing fine.
That's awesome. And how's your health and everything?
Well, I'm currently undergoing chemotherapy for colon cancer, but I think my prospects are pretty good, and I expect to pull through it and be ready to go next year.
Awesome. That's good to hear. So let me just introduce the other members of the team.
Hi, Frank. My name's Edward Hofer. I was actually born the year the Libertarian Party was founded.
And I'm Trish Lynch, also known as Siobhan Patricia. I am a longtime party member since 1996, but have only become as active as I am since 2016 when there was a shock to the political system by the name of Trump.
All right, welcome.
Frank, before we get into the more in-depth parts of this conversation, can you just give us a little background on what you were doing for a living before the founding of the Libertarian Party and what motivated you to get involved at the very beginning?
At the time, I was working as an assistant to the editor for a medical magazine that was distributed to doctors across the country. And that was primarily what I was doing in that period of time. And let's see, I think I was there until April of 1973 with the magazine. And then my editor, who was managing the magazine, decided to run for Congress, and the publisher didn't like that idea, so we both got fired.
And then how did that lead you to get involved in the libertarian movement?
I started out, like Jerome Tucci's book says, it usually begins with Ayn Rand. That was way back in the late 50s, early 60s. Yeah, early 60s, but I wasn't too inclined to be political. I did belong to the Republican Party for a while and even became a local district legislative chair, but I was never really completely happy with the Republican Party, either locally or nationally. But Richard Nixon, what he did in 1971 really made me go expletive deleted. And then in December, I saw a little ad in the Reason magazine that David Nolan had put in to start a libertarian political party. And so I responded, and then we went and visited back and forth with him, and I wind up being appointed the chair of the bylaws committee for the founding convention.
Got it. And at the beginning, at that time, how many people were involved?
I don't know what the total membership of the LP was at that time. I do know that we had 90 delegates attending. So I would assume that we probably had 3 or 4 times that many people who were enrolled members. But now, until the convention was held, it was the committee to form a Libertarian Party. So I don't know exactly how many people were in that. But once we finished the convention and actually became the Libertarian Party, I think our initial membership was around 400 or 500.